Dobre utro, me Andrew, and we're back in the original spot. And I'm where I don't want to be, but I'm here because I need my job, and they pay me. They pay me. I'm really here just for the paycheck. What I'm eating for my breakfast and coffee because I like coffee. And it be early in the morning. And also, I don't even drink the coffee early in the morning when I first wake up. Because I wake up like 5 or 6 something. I don't start drinking coffee till at least 9 something. When I wake up like 5 or 6 and get here like 6:50 something. And then I don't drink coffee till like 9. Also, that's usually either I drink coffee from, get that cotton coffee right here. There's a little Starbucks thing. Or go to our little place that sells Starbucks. Now, we used to have coffee machines out on the floor, and I used to get the free coffee. But since the COVID thing kicked off, coffee machines ain't on the floor no more. There's only one by the bar, and you gotta wait for the waitress to make the coffee. I don't like waiting. I used to make coffee myself, also, so it was always the strength I wanted it to be. But, yep, that happened. So now, I'm stuck drinking Starbucks. Which is weird because, like, a year of my life, I stayed in Seattle. In actual Seattle. Like, Seattle. And refused to drink Starbucks. Refused it. Wouldn't go drink nothing from them. Wouldn't accept drinks from them. Just wasn't for it. But now that I'm back home, every day at work, almost every day at work, I drink Starbucks. It gets me through my work day. Weird. But what I was gonna talk to y'all about today? Oh yeah, what I always talk about, being an outsider, because a lot of people really just don't understand that, or the concept of being an outsider of in your own race, because it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating just because, and this is the thing. It's not that I'm acting like a white person, like doing stereotypical white things. I'm not. I'm just not doing stereotypical black things. Which is weird that when you're a black person and you don't do stereotypical black things, people want to label you as, oh, you don't like your race. Oh, you want to be more than what you are. Oh, you don't want to be black. You don't like being black. You want to be white. Why you want to be a white guy? Why you like being like white people so much? And the truth is, we live in. It's not that I'm trying to be white. We live in a European country. If that's never clicked up in your mind, America is a European country, meaning the European standard of living and beauty are what's prevalent. Now, a lot of people want to discredit me and make me seem like I'm some Uncle Tom because I don't want to be a stereotypical black person because that's even worse. A lot of black people don't know that, but that's even worse, to be a stereotype from the television, because that's what they gave us. That's who they trying to make us out to be. That's why they can. A lot of people don't realize you feeding into that whole thug motif or that thug mentality is what they want you to do. They want to be able to say, oh, he ain't nothing but a gangster, thug, and this and that. So why feed into it? Why feed into stereotypical behavior of people who grew up in the hood? I can grow up just like I keep telling people, I grew up in the hood my whole life. And nobody ever knows that until I tell them. And then when I tell them, it's a whole thing about, oh, why are you forgetting where you come from? I never forget where I came from. I still live in the hood to this day. It's just y'all are happy. Y'all think because you live in the hood, you have to be a ghetto little. You have to be ghetto and just ignorant. You don't. You don't have to be. You don't have to thrive in being ghetto. You don't have to be thriving and being hood. Like you can be yourself. You can do the things you like. And if the things you like aren't hood stuff, that doesn't make you any less black. Because that's a running thing. And one of a running theme up in my life that I constantly have to deal with when it comes to other blacks. Every other race accepts that the fact that I'm black and thinks that I sometimes am being too like pro-black. Sometimes I've been told I've been too pro-black sometimes, and then when it comes to black people, it's always black people who want to say, "Nah, he ain't pro-black. He just there for the white people." And I'm like, bruh, if the white people know I'm for black people, why can't the black people know I'm for black people? Almost every black person has it up in their mind that I favor whiteness over my blackness. I don't. And it's irritating to the point of wanting to just cuss people out and not deal with them. But as a black person who already viewed as an outsider, that's only going to push me further on the outside. Because then they're going to say, oh, he bougie. Oh, he only fuck with white people. No, I don't only fuck with white people. I only fuck with people who mess with me back, who don't have standards of how I should act, who don't try to hold it against me when I don't act the stereotypical black way, who don't just stop talking to me because he's not been acting like us lately, so he needs to realize he's black and he needs to act like the other black people, because that's the mentality I deal with every other day. I'm not acting black, so a lot of the blacks won't mess with me, won't fool with me. And it gets irritating to have your own people not like you because you're trying to rise above and you're trying to be better and you're trying to get further than the last black person. And then there's this whole thing where a lot of people let it slip that they think I'm arrogant and I think I'm better than others. I'm not arrogant and I don't think I'm better than nobody. Y'all just don't like the fact that I walk around confident up in myself and self-assured, and I don't try to change myself because y'all don't like certain aspects of my personality. And that's the main problem with black people. Black people will say somebody's not acting black, or somebody's not being black, or somebody's not for the community just because they don't like aspects of that person's personality, or they don't like the fact that they can't be like that person. Because some of us too is a lot of these black people always wanted to be cool with white people and have white people come up and just talk to them and just want to be friendly with them. But y'all put off this thug motif. People don't want to talk to thugs. People want to talk to nice, wholesome young men. I'm a nice, wholesome young man, and that's the thing that's irritating. That's the thing that bothers me the most, because I am wholesome and not a thug, that everybody treats me worse up in the black community. Because I am a wholesome person, I get treated worse. Even at work, most of the time, even if I'm the first person to speak, most of these black people won't speak back to me. They won't say hey to me. They'll turn their heads. But these white people, I know I got this one video about the white girl didn't say hey. That hurt me because almost all the white people up in here speak to me. And not in the sense, I spoke first. No, speak to me first. I'm used to being spoken to first by white people. I'm used to white people actually trying to get to know me. I'm used to white people like doing stuff, treating me like a human. So there's this whole motif where I'm here for the black community, but I also been treated better by the white community than the actual black community. And It's weird and sad. And someone that's so pro-black, all my drawings, I just do black art, and I be trying to instill in black children's head that we can be in certain spaces, and I try to let my arts also inspire them that they can be like they like of an anime, like cosplay. They can cosplay too. I want to give these little black children something to do, something to inspire them, something to let them know they can be more. But it always seems like other black people are stepping in my way and trying to down me and trying to tell me I can't be this, I can't be that, or I'm just trying to be white. Why I don't have it like this or more like that. I have a bunch of black people trying to change me because they feel like I'll get further then I'll get further if I act more black. But the truth is, I'm getting further being myself and not acting any type of way. Because that's another thing. I've never had a white person tell me, "Oh, you act like us. You act very white like us." No, no. A lot of times, a lot of times they be the main one saying like, "You're very pro black." I mean, man, they must love you, and it's like, oh no, no, they don't. But that's all. Let me stop because I'm on break and I need to finish eating. Cause y'all saw I ain't been working on these chips for like 11 minutes. So peace, love, positivity. Y'all have a blessed day. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember, you, this goes out to you blacks. Don't ever make somebody. Don't ever let somebody make you feel less black. You're still gonna have. Don't let them discount your black experience because you don't want to act like a stereotypical jigaboo. You're you're awesome the way you are and being yourself, and there's nothing wrong with being yourself and being outside the box. Someday they'll realize that. And you are loved, and you're awesome, and you're amazing. And you're going to be bestowed on blessings to my weird black little boys and girls out there. This is just for you. And I want to know, and I want you to know that I'm here for you. You're going to get through it. No matter what nobody says, you're not white. You're black. And it's okay to be the type of black person you are. You are loved.